Hi, my name is Rodrigo Kamade. I'm a software developer in Sabre Travel Network. Today I'm going to show you how to build a custom workflow Red app. A custom workflow Red app is a unique side panel that you can contribute to with TypeScript code. In our example, we have our custom workflow panel opened on the right-hand side of Sabre Red. When I press Get PNR, I'm going to have the current PNR code presented to me in a model pop-up. Let me show you how to build this type of project. Our first step will be to create an empty plugin project. We will go to File, New, Plugin Project, and we will name this Custom Workflow Example. Please uncheck the Create a Plugin using one of the templates option and select Finish. This will be a TypeScript project where we will have TypeScript code and make use of the TypeScript API exposed by the SDK. To consume this, our first step will be to create a new folder inside the project named web-src. Using the CMD in Windows or a different command line tool if you're using a different operating system, go to the web-src folder that was just created. Inside this folder, type the following command: ngv space init. This is a command from the Concierge tool. Please refer to the installation video on how to install the Concierge tool. You will be prompted to enter a project name. The recommended approach is using the reverse domain model from Java by using dashes instead of dots. So as an example, com-sabre-custom workflow-example. You will be prompted to enter the author of the project. Please enter it all in lower caps. Upon finishing, you will see a success in green. If we refresh the project in Eclipse, our TypeScript or widget structure was created by the init command. Inside the src folder, inside the code folder, main.ts is our TypeScript class, and here we will initiate all the TypeScript code that's going to be part of our project. I will now open this folder in Visual Studio Code as it's recommended to work with TypeScript. So I will copy the path and open it in Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code has a terminal that we will make use of, and we need to enter one more command from Concierge, which is ngv build, to build our project for the first time. This is going to allow our project to recognize the TypeScript modules exposed by the SDK, so this is going to clear this error that we have on top. Our project is compiling and building for the first time. This will take 3 to 4 minutes, and it only needs to be done once inside the project. Once it's done, you'll see that our error on top is cleared, and now our project recognizes our TypeScript libraries exposed by the SDK. So let's give it some extra seconds to finish. We have one more step to set up our TypeScript code in our project. We need to go back to Eclipse. Inside our plugin project in Eclipse, we'll go to manifest.mf in the Extensions tab. select Add, and add this extension, com.sabre.edge.dynamo.web.module. This will tell the plugin project that there is widget content inside this project and it needs to be displayed in Sabre Red. The ID in our configuration should match the same name that we chose for our widget project. In our TypeScript project, our main.ts will be our main TypeScript class that will initiate our code. To use the RedApp side panel config class, this is going to be the TypeScript class that will enable us to add buttons to the sidebar. We need to have the following dependencies added to the package.json file. Next, in my main.ts class, I'm going to make use of the extension point service. Please note the imports that are necessary to access this class, and a side panel config. The side panel config will accept an array of RedApp side panel buttons. This is a class exposed in TypeScript by the SDK. Each side panel button accepts a title, in my case getPNR, a CSS class, and a function that's going to be executed when we click on the button. Our last step is to use our extension point service variable and add the configuration to our RedApp side panel. In our only button, when the user clicks, the function to be executed is readPNR, defined below. readPNR will make use of another class exposed by the SDK, PNR public service. This is a quick way to access the current PNR record locator through TypeScript if you wish to do so. Next, I'm displaying a model pop-up and passing its constructor the PNR retrieved above. Our layer service, defined here, lets us show a model pop-up in Sabre Red through TypeScript. Our model pop-up class is a TypeScript class that extends abstract view. This has a public function that accepts a PNR code and tells our model to set the PNR as the PNR code. Our model pop-up class is a class in TypeScript that extends from abstract view. Each view in TypeScript defines a template, defined with the decorator @template. The template is an HTML file defined in this folder, templates. This should have the same name as the model pop-up class. In my case, PNR model is the name of my class, so pnrmodel.html is the name of my file. Please check the official Handlebar site for more information on the Handlebar library. Our HTML has a h1 tag with the PNR code defined in it and the handlebar variable of PNR. Through my getModel function, I can set my PNR attribute to the PNR code that was passed to the model pop-up. One more time, the PNR variable is defined in handlebars, And inside my TypeScript code, I can tell my model to set the PNR attribute to my PNR code. The template is defined with the decorator template, where the first part of the string variable is the name of my widget project, colon, the name of the HTML file, in my case, PNR model. If everything is configured correctly, when the agent clicks on the red up side button, the function readPNR will be executed. The current PNR will be displayed in a small pop-up dialog. So, this has been the custom workflow example tutorial. Please review the sample, let us know if there's any questions. Thank you for your time and see you next time.